In recent years, the way we consume royal news has completely transformed. Instead of waiting for newspapers or television broadcasts, people now turn to social media platforms where updates appear instantly. Algorithms powered by artificial intelligence decide what stories trend, often prioritizing emotional or controversial content. This means that a single interview, a leaked video, or even a rumor can reach millions of viewers within minutes. Transitioning from traditional journalism to this fast-paced digital environment has not only changed how information spreads, but also how the public forms opinions about members of the royal family. As we move deeper into the digital era, one of the most striking changes is how royal narratives are no longer exclusively shaped by official press offices or carefully orchestrated interviews. Instead, they are being reframed, challenged, and amplified by ordinary users online. Platforms such as Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube have become powerful stages where royal stories unfold in real time. A single clip of a royal appearance, whether a smile, a misstep, or even an offhand remark, can be clipped, edited, and circulated across millions of feeds. This democratization of storytelling has made the monarchy more accessible but also more vulnerable. The technology behind this rapid dissemination relies heavily on recommendation algorithms and engagement-driven design. Social media platforms are engineered to maximize user attention, which means content that sparks strong emotions, admiration, outrage, or controversy spreads the fastest. When Meghan and Harry's interview with Oprah aired in 2021, for example, it was not just television ratings that mattered. Within hours, snippets were trending globally on Twitter and generating billions of impressions on TikTok. The power of AI-driven algorithms ensured that anyone engaging with royal-related topics was constantly fed more content, creating echo chambers of support or criticism. This shift has profound consequences. Traditional royal reporting was often filtered, respectful, and carefully moderated, but digital platforms remove much of that restraint. Memes, speculative commentary, and even misinformation can overshadow official statements. A rumor circulating on Reddit can gain as much visibility as a BBC report, sometimes even more, depending on how people react and share. The role of technology here is not neutral. It actively amplifies the voices and perspectives that keep audiences engaged the longest. At the same time, new tools such as deepfake technology and AI-generated images introduce another layer of complexity. Fabricated videos can blur the line between reality and fiction, raising questions about authenticity. While these technologies are often used for entertainment, their potential to manipulate royal narratives is undeniable. A convincing but false video of a royal figure could easily spark confusion or controversy before fact-checkers intervene. Transitioning from this broader perspective, it becomes essential to examine how individual royal figures have been portrayed and, in some cases, misrepresented by digital media. Understanding these case studies will help illustrate the real impact of technology on the reputation and image of the monarchy in today's interconnected world. Among the most prominent examples of how technology reshapes royal narratives is the case of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Their decision to step back from royal duties in 2020 was not simply a political or family matter. It became a global digital event. What once would have been managed through carefully written press releases was instead amplified through Instagram announcements, viral interviews, and countless online discussions. The couple's every move, whether launching their Archewell Foundation, giving speeches, or signing media deals, was dissected across platforms, turning them into digital celebrities as much as royals. Social media played a dual role here: empowerment and exposure. On one hand, platforms like Instagram allowed Meghan and Harry to speak directly to the public, bypassing traditional media filters. This direct communication built a sense of intimacy and authenticity with their supporters. On the other hand, the same platforms opened the door to criticism, harassment, and misinformation at an unprecedented scale. Algorithms designed to maximize engagement often prioritized polarizing content, meaning negative commentary or conspiracy theories about the couple spread just as fast, if not faster, than supportive messages. The Oprah interview in 2021 illustrates this dynamic vividly. While broadcast to millions on television, it was the digital afterlife that truly shaped its impact. Short clips highlighting the most dramatic revelations, claims of racism, strained family ties, and mental health struggles went viral within minutes. TikTok edits reaction videos on YouTube, and trending hashtags on Twitter extended the conversation far beyond the interview itself. Technology essentially fractured the narrative, allowing different communities to interpret the story through their own lenses, whether sympathetic or hostile. Moreover, advancements in natural language processing and sentiment analysis enabled media outlets and even independent bloggers to track public opinion in real time. By scanning millions of tweets and comments, analysts could map how global audiences were reacting hour by hour. This illustrates how technology doesn't just spread information, it actively shapes the framing and understanding of events as they unfold. This case study shows the new reality for modern royals. They no longer control their own image in a linear way. Instead, they exist within a constant feedback loop of digital attention, where every action is magnified, reinterpreted, and redistributed through technological systems. Transitioning from Meghan and Harry's story, it becomes equally important to consider how other royal figures, such as Catherine, Princess of Wales, face similar yet uniquely challenging dynamics in this hyper-digitalized environment. While Meghan and Harry often dominate digital headlines, Catherine, Princess of Wales provides another compelling case of how technology reshapes royal visibility. Traditionally admired for her composure and elegance, Catherine has long been portrayed by the press as a stabilizing force within the monarchy. Yet in today's digital ecosystem, even her carefully maintained image is subject to intense scrutiny and at times misinformation. One striking example occurred when Catherine took a temporary step back from public duties for health-related reasons. In earlier decades, the absence might have been quietly noted in newspapers with limited commentary. Today, however, online platforms fueled widespread speculation. TikTok creators began producing theories, Twitter hashtags trended with wild assumptions, and AI-generated sightings surfaced across forums. What could have been a private recovery turned into a global guessing game amplified by digital tools that thrive on constant engagement. The technology behind this phenomenon is rooted in recommendation systems and generative AI. Algorithms detect when a topic is trending and immediately push related videos, articles, and posts to larger audiences. At the same time, AI tools allow users to create realistic but fabricated images or narratives, blurring the line between truth and rumor. For Catherine, this meant that a single unverified claim could rapidly spiral into thousands of speculative posts, shaping perceptions before official statements were even made. Interestingly, social listening tools used by journalists and researchers revealed just how quickly narratives spread. By analyzing keywords like Kate Middleton Health or Princess of Wales, missing analysts could map a real-time web of discussions across multiple languages and platforms. The result was a striking visualization of how digital speculation outpaced traditional reporting, reinforcing the idea that perception in the modern age is often dictated by algorithms, not facts. Despite the risks, digital media also provides opportunities. Catherine and Prince William have embraced platforms like YouTube and Instagram to share curated glimpses of family life, presenting a more relatable and modern image. Their use of short cinematic videos demonstrates how royals can reclaim some control over their narrative, though never fully escaping the unpredictability of digital amplification. This case highlights the delicate balance. Modern royals must navigate leveraging technology to connect with the public while defending against the very systems that magnify rumors. Transitioning from Catherine's experience, it becomes valuable to consider how other long-standing figures within the monarchy, such as King Charles or even Queen Camilla, adapt to this fast-moving digital landscape. As the monarchy transitions under King Charles III, the digital age presents both challenges and opportunities for redefining royal leadership. Unlike younger royals who naturally integrate with social media, King Charles and Queen Camilla step into a world where their reputations are already shaped by decades of press narratives. Now, technology adds another dimension, amplifying every gesture, speech, or rumor in ways unimaginable during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. One key challenge lies in overcoming historical perceptions. For decades, Charles and Camilla's relationship was subject to controversy, often framed through traditional tabloids. In the digital age, however, these narratives are repackaged through memes, viral clips, and even AI-generated satire. Platforms like TikTok often resurrect old scandals, introducing them to new audiences who were not alive during the events themselves. This illustrates how digital memory, powered by searchable archives and algorithmic resurfacing, prevents reputations from ever fully escaping the past. At the same time, technology also offers tools for rebranding. King Charles has embraced environmental advocacy, a cause that aligns seamlessly with modern digital activism. Through social media campaigns and online collaborations, his long-standing commitment to climate change can reach younger generations. Algorithms on platforms such as Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, prioritize visually engaging and timely content, making short-form videos about sustainability resonate more effectively than traditional speeches alone. Similarly, Queen Camilla has used online platforms to champion literacy and domestic violence awareness, positioning herself as an advocate for social causes rather than just a royal consort. Behind the scenes, digital monitoring tools ranging from data analytics dashboards to sentiment tracking AI allow palace teams to measure global reactions in real time. This enables more responsive communication strategies, such as releasing a clarifying statement when misinformation spreads or amplifying supportive coverage when public sentiment shifts positively. Technology, therefore, not only shapes the public image, but also guides institutional decision-making within the monarchy itself. However, the risks remain significant. Deepfake technology could be weaponized against high-profile figures like King Charles, producing fabricated speeches that misrepresent his stance. Moreover, the speed of online virality means the palace must respond within hours, not days, to prevent narratives from spiraling out of control. Moving forward, the reign of King Charles will likely test how an ancient institution adapts to an environment where perception is algorithm-driven and instantaneous. From this perspective, examining the monarchy's broader strategy in embracing digital platforms and emerging technologies becomes essential to understanding its survival in the 21st century. The experiences of Meghan, Catherine, and King Charles illustrate the individual challenges of navigating the digital spotlight. Yet beyond personal stories, the British monarchy as an institution has been forced to modernize its communication strategy in response to a rapidly changing technological landscape. Where once royal messaging relied on ceremonial broadcasts and carefully timed press releases, today it must compete with memes, hashtags, and viral news cycles that operate in real time. A key adaptation has been the establishment of dedicated digital teams within Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace. These teams use social media management platforms to schedule posts, monitor trending conversations, and respond to misinformation before it spreads uncontrollably. By tracking engagement metrics such as likes, shares, and sentiment analysis, they can gauge which messages resonate with global audiences and which risk backlash. This data-driven approach reflects how even one of the world's oldest institutions now relies on technology-driven insights to sustain its public image. Another significant shift involves the production of curated multimedia content. The monarchy has embraced short-form videos, professional photography, and live-streamed events to create a sense of immediacy and accessibility. For example, Prince William and Catherine's official YouTube channel uses cinematic editing techniques combined with behind-the-scenes footage, blending tradition with relatability. This is made possible through advances in digital video editing tools and real-time streaming technologies which allow royals to control the framing of their appearances while still appealing to audiences accustomed to influencer-style content. At the same time, the monarchy must also defend itself against the darker side of technology. AI-driven misinformation, including deepfakes and manipulated images, poses new threats to credibility. In response, palace teams increasingly rely on forensic verification software that can detect digital manipulation. Partnerships with social media platforms also help flag false content more quickly, though such efforts remain an ongoing challenge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on the latest updates. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.